Hey everyone, RJ here. Welcome back to the channel. And today I will be discussing the new Pixel 6a. Now this was announced at Google I/O a couple of days ago, weeks ago, months ago, depending on when you watch this video here. But as of this video right here, it's a couple of days ago. And honestly, I'm pretty impressed. Okay, the 6a going to come out at a price tag of $449. And basically you're getting the same design as the Pixel 6. I mean, good looking phone, okay? And, they're not compromising a whole lot, when it comes to the 6A as far as what you're going to be getting, okay? Of course, the Pixel 6 dropped at a price of $599, which was an amazing deal personally. So to get that price down on the 6A, you got to lose a few features, which honestly is not that big of a deal because you're going to get a much lower price tag. Now $449, that's the same price the Pixel 5a started out at, so for a lot of the same specs. So let's just kind of dive into it a little bit here. So like I said, the same form factor here as the Pixel 6. Now will it be made of glass? I don't know. I know it's going to have an aluminum frame, I do believe, on the 6a, but glass on the back, I'm not 100% positive on that, but you will get the same camera bar as you see here on the 6. So I do like that. It's going to have the Pixel 5 and 5a's camera lenses. Got two lenses on the back, which honestly the 5 and 5a's camera sensors, they're fantastic. Okay, I got the 5, even the 4a, the 4XL. I believe it had the same sensor. Okay, for the main sensor. So they're really good. Take really good photos. No problems. They're tried and true sensors in those cameras. So no issues there with the camera. Now as far as the screen, AMOLED display, going down from 6.3 inches down to 6.1 inches, but 0.2 of an inch, you're barely going to tell the difference, especially when you go from a 6.3 to a 6.8, I think it is on the Pixel 6 Pro, and the size of the phones are very similar. So not much difference there. It will be AMOLED. But it will be 60 hertz. This has got 90 hertz. This will be 60 hertz. So a little bit of a cost saver there by going 60 hertz. Okay, it's going to have the same Tensor chip that's in the 6 and 6 Pro. So the same high-end chip, the same performance that you're getting in the flagship devices, you're going to be getting in their mid-range product here as well. Now, as far as RAM goes, you're not down from 8 gigs to 6 gigs, which for stock Android, not that big of an issue. Okay. Storage, 128 gigabyte, no SD card, of course. For most, 128 gigabyte is going to be just fine. Now, they did speak about battery. I'm not sure the milliamp battery. I just don't know. I think it may be better than the 6, but I'm not 100% positive on that. They are going. The screen will be 1080p, 60 hertz AMOLED, so it's going to have a battery there as well. But I believe that the Pixel 6a is going to be a hit, okay? My favorite A series so far was the 4a. I love the 4a. I still use the 4a. It had that 5.8 inch display. It was a very pocketable, very thin feeling phone. It had one camera sensor that done everything. It's like portrait mode and all that kind of stuff, whatever. It took very good photos. And everything else. And the 4A was one of my favorite A series, just period. It's going to be hard to beat that 4A. But the 6A is going to be more modern, going to have this design, whoops, upside down, have this design here. You're going to have, like I said, you're going to have all the stuff that you need for a price tag of $449. So now would have been nice to see them stun you with a price tag of $399. Yes, that would have been like, wow. Okay, that undercuts the majority of anybody. You're going to get flagship performance, basically out of a phone at that price range. But $449, that's what the Pixel 5a came out as, and honestly, there's really no room for complaints there. Unfortunately, it is going to have the under-display fingerprint scanner that's on the 6 and 6 Pro. And they're hit and miss. I've had my issues with the fingerprint scanner on the 6 and 6 Pro. But for the most part, it does work just fine. It just depends on how you use it. So, yeah, there you go there. So it's going to have that. No face recognition, as far as I know right now. There's nothing been said about that and everything. But the price tag of $449, I think Google really knocked it out of the park here with this phone, keeping the flagship processor, 6 gigabytes of RAM. Some might say, well, 6 gigabytes here, and that's not. Well, honestly, for stock Android and as well optimized as Google Pixels are, 6 gigabytes is going to be just fine. Pair that along with the Tensor chip. You're going to get the same features. You're going to get the same protection. You're going to get 3 years of OS updates, 5 years of monthly security updates, which is huge, okay? Every month, getting your security patches. So, what do y'all think about the Pixel 6a? You think it's a home run? You think it's a fail, a miss, or what? Which I don't see why you would say it'd be a fail or a miss. But honestly, they've had some time with the 6 and 6 Pro to work out a lot of the bugs that that some did have. I was fortunate enough with the 6 and 6 Pro that I have to not have very many bugs that I had really to deal with, other than the fingerprint scanner being a little bit buggy. That's just about all I had to deal with both phones. So hopefully when the 6A comes out, it's going to be like just a home run, knock it out of the park. And it's going to be probably one of their best selling phones. For the price tag of $449. If you can afford $600 for the 6, then save a few bucks, actually 150 of them, and go with the 6A, and you should be good to go. So that's just my thoughts. I think it's going to be great. It's going to be released in July, so it is going to be about 2 months out. July 21st, I think there's pre-orders, and the 28th, I think, is when you can buy them in stores. So still a couple months out. They did announce it. Now it's going to be released a couple months, and I believe it's going to be a really popular phone at the price tag that they're selling it for. So let me know down below in the comment section what y'all think of this Pixel 6a. Y'all excited about it? You're going to grab one? You're going to trade in maybe an older 5A or 4A or something for it? Let me know. Hit the like button if it's helpful and informative in any way. If you're new around here, consider subscribing. Hit that bell for notifications for videos when I upload them. Be appreciated. Y'all have a good one. Thanks for watching.